Okay, so basically I'm going to be showing you how to play the Dragon Ball Super card game on your computer. So basically you're going to go to the link down in the description, which is untapped.in. It is a online simulator. As you can see, it has a pretty active community, and it's actually a really good app for free. They also have the app for the PC, and I do believe they have an app for mobile, so you can play the game there also. Yeah, I'm going to go through basic features and just how it works, and kind of give you a quick rundown of how the game works. So as you see right here, I have some decks. I have the tutorial deck, which I'll be showing you guys. I have Pan, I have Android 21, Skillless Vegex, Budget Pan, Original Solid Striker, and the Android 16 deck. This just shows you basically whatever you have. You also can sort through by typing in your card game. So if I were to put Yu-Gi-Oh, it wouldn't appear, or if I were to put Pokemon, it wouldn't appear either. And then at the bottom you have the matches. As you saw a minute ago, there was a player looking for a match, but I didn't click it because I'm doing this. And then you can watch players also and spectate. So this is all the DBS matches going on right now. And then to get straight into the deck building process, there's my username right there if you want to add me. And then we get it. So yeah, if you want to build a deck, basically all you do is you go to create a deck option. You're going to select the Dragon Ball Super and name it whatever you want. I'm going to name it tutorial because that's what it is for you. And yeah, that's how we get it started. So as you see in the top left, there is a card search. You basically search whatever you want. If a card isn't in there, you're gonna actually have to import it yourself. But I'd say maybe like 1 out of like 100 cases I've seen so far has basically been every card, or no, like every single time I've ever done this, I've found a card. I have heard reports that there aren't, certain cards, but you just import them yourself. Like it's 100% free. Now from here, you literally type whatever you want. If you want to do a quick paste in whatever from a website like Apex Decks, dbsdecks.com, or even Dragon Ball Dex World or whatever it's called, just go there. And then a quick tutorial on how to put cards in your deck. If you want to put your leader in, you just type in, let's do for example the Soul Striker Goku. So I'm going to look up Soul Striker Goku. I'm going to do the OG because I like the OG a lot. So I'm going to click on him. There's a quick preview of what the card looks like, leader front and back, and we're going to click add to play. Play is where your leader starts off, so every time you open up a match, this is where your leader be. And if you want to see the back side of the card, you just hold shift and temporarily changes it until you let go. So that's basically how you insert your leader. Now if you want to put in your main deck, let's just say we want to put Senzu Beans in our main. So what I'm going to do is put in Senzu Beans, and then you can hover over the artwork, see which one you want. I personally really like the cell and the this blue artwork, so I'm gonna put in this blue one right here. I'm gonna click select damage, and then I'm gonna go down and click main deck. So when I start off the match, I will have 4 Senzu Beans in my main deck. Now if you want to change the amount of numbers of cards you have, you're just gonna click up and down to change the ratio. So say I only want 2 Senzu Beans, I'm gonna click down until it says 2, or of course I can just put in a number for it. So yeah, that's how you basically do it. Now if you want to put cards in your side deck, there's a sideboard down here. We're not going to mess with any of these right here because of the fact that if you were to do that, it would cause you to start off with cards in your hand, drop warp, or even life points, so you don't want to do that. Now for the sideboard, what you're going to do is you're literally just going to type whatever side deck card you want. I think a really popular one is some of the, what is it called? I'm trying to think. Let's just say one of the Fu cards, right? So I'm going to put in Fu. We're going to look for the Fu. Where's Fu? Where's Fu? We're just going to do the Scientist Fu, for example. So we're going to click on Fu. We're going to do the promo. And we are going to click Add to Sideboard. And as you can see, it added 4 copies to their side deck. And this is basically the side deck. If you don't know, it's basically a deck that you can change in between matches. So game 1 I lose, I can side deck. And then that's basically how it works. So yeah, that's how you create a deck, pretty simple. You also can just drag stuff from here to there, and if you ever need to delete something, you just click here and click remove, or you could put a 0 in for it and save. So yeah, I'm gonna save this. Now for in-match features and stuff, as you can see, if you want to join a game, you just click join game, and this is basically what it'll look like. It'll give you a deck interface and all that. I'm gonna leave because I don't want to, play the game out. But basically, that's how you do that right there. And then if you want to create a game, you click create a game. I'm going to name it tutorial. I'm going to make it as a solo game, and I'm going to click start. And as you see, a little window popped up at the bottom. We're going to click it, and then you choose whatever deck you want. I want to play Pan, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the Pan deck right here, and here. That's basically it. This is your hand right here. Your opponent can't see your hand unless you click reveal, so make sure you don't do that. There's your drop area down here, your leader, which I like to usually move to the far left or right, depending on if you're left-handed or right-handed. Your life points, your warp, and basically all the zones, so yeah. And then, of course, you have like quick action buttons like no response. This basically means you have no response to the action. You have alert response, which means you are going to react and wait. Then you can draw stuff on the play area by using this, so we can draw literally whatever you want. So yeah, if you want to draw that, that's fine. And then you can, how you rest your cards and, you know, declare attacks and stuff is you click right here. So you click here to do a rest. So if I were to attack my opponent, I'd rest this card. And then if my turn was started again, I just click untap all, and all my cards would become unrested and in the standard position. And then also you have the game menu up here, which basically just shows the current players in the match, the history in between each match, and who won, and, you know, just card sizes and, you know, your standard stuff. And then if you want to start off a match, you also have to roll a dice. So there's the dice, you can put a custom number in there, flip a coin. There's a random dice, so they'll give you a random number for that. You have 20, 10, and 6. Usually people go with 20, I've seen people do 6, but it really doesn't matter. And then of course you have your hand down here, your warp and everything. And you can also, let's go ahead and just do like a test match to show you how it works. Now we're going to draw 6 cards as usual. Not really sure how this hand is, but it looks kind of clunky to me. So anyways, we're just going to click send to top of the deck, and we're going to do that for all our cards. So I'm just going to click the T keybind, and if you want to see any keybinds, you're going to go down to the keybinds or the hotkey section, and you're going to go here. So this is basically just all the quick things if you want to know. It's like a video game kind of. And then of course, if you want to shuffle your deck, say we didn't like that hand at all, I'm going to shuffle up my deck. I'm going to go down and click draw 6, and I got a brand new hand for the Pan deck. So yeah, that's basically how you do that. And then how you insert life points and all that is going to click draw 2, life points, and you're going to click here. So yeah, that's basically all you have to do. And if you want to place energy down, we can grab, let's say, I want to put this 1-drop skillless Vegeta, right? So I'm going to click that. I'm going to click the second option for this, which is this little arrow right here, and we're going to place it upside down. And if I were to rest it, I just click here. And if I were to if I want to pivot again, I do that. And then if I want to untap everything, so let's just for example tap these two, we're going to do that, and then we're going to untap all. Usually I like to just manually change these, but it really doesn't matter because the energy zone builds up over game, so it's not that big of a confusion. And then, you know, just the basic stuff. If you want to declare stuff, you can type it either through chat, or you can also click the button that says shake right here. And then a few more features is you can literally just add counters. So if I want to add a counter, I can click there. Say I want to add 2 counters on my pan, I'll do so by clicking it twice. If I want to remove them all together, I click the X button. And then let's just say we play out, I know I don't have enough energy, but let's just say this Goku, the Son Goku right here, dies. All you have to do is either click S to kill it, or S to put it in your warp, or of course you can place it in your drop manually. So yeah, that's basically how you use Untap IN to play a Dragon Ball Super card game online. If you want any help, just let me know. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later. See you guys later. And this is Saiyan Dojo signing out.